Autoline Daily is brought to you by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
Here are today's top headlines. December sales show the American car market is starting to recover. President Obama might show up at the Detroit Auto Show, and it looks like China is retaliating against U.S. tire tariffs. Up next, we'll be back with the news behind the headlines. This is Autoline Daily for Wednesday, January 6, 2010. We've reached another important milestone with the show. Today we roll 300 on the odometer. That's right. Today's installment of Autoline Daily is episode 300. Thanks for getting your daily news fix from us, and here's to the next 300. Sales in the American market ended on a high note in December. The total came to more than 1 million units, the only time that happened last year except for August during the cash for clunkers craze. According to Wards, on an annualized basis, sales ran at a rate of 11.2 million units in December. Officially for the year, they came in at only 10.3 million, and we'll have more details on sales later in the show. In China, car sales exploded last year, but this year may not be as good. According to the Wall Street Journal, sales are expected to grow around 5%, compared with a 50% jump in 2009. Analysts say Ford and GM could be in trouble if that happens, since China helped prop up their sales last year. But this just in. According to gasgoo.com, China just announced it is tripling its cash for clunker subsidies, so maybe we'll just have to wait and see if sales in China fall off as much as some analysts predict. And if the key way to boost sales is to introduce new models, sales should be rosy in China this year. According to Gasgoo, over 220 models were released in China last year. The vast majority were refreshes or updates, but even still, that compares to just over 50 new models released in the U.S. last year. But hey, is China retaliating against American tariffs on some Chinese tires? Gasgoo.com reports that China's automotive quality watchdog is forcing Chrysler to recall 1,800 Jeep Wranglers over a potential transmission safety issue. It claims the vehicles lack a warning feature to alert drivers when the gearbox overheats, which they claim can lead to a fire and threaten the lives of the passengers. You know, I've never heard of a transmission catching on fire, and that's why I'm reading this as retaliation from the Chinese government. Hey, maybe somebody would like to bring that to the attention of President Obama, who may attend this year's Detroit Auto Show. According to the Detroit News, White House officials say he's not going to be there. But the chairman of the North American International Auto Show, Doug Fox, says he thinks there's a good chance he will be. Obama would be the first president to attend the show since Bill Clinton in 1999. Kia just unveiled a new hands-free, voice-activated infotainment system at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, called UVO, short for Your Voice. The system looks very similar to Ford's Sync technology. It's even powered by Microsoft's Windows-embedded Auto software. It offers hands-free calling and a host of voice commands. Unlike Sync, UVO is paired exclusively with a navigation system. Look for it to debut sometime this summer on the Sorento. Yesterday, we told you about BMW's new M-Power Meter application for the iPhone. Today, it's GM's turn. Chevrolet and OnStar premiered a new smartphone app that allows Volt owners to connect with their cars 24/7. OnStar Mobile allows them to see how much juice is in the battery, check to see if the car is plugged in, and even schedule when they want it to charge, so they can do it during off-peak hours to save money. It also displays things like miles per gallon, electric-only miles driven, and odometer readings. Since the Volt is not out yet, a demo version of the app is available today for users of the Motorola Droid, the BlackBerry Storm, and of course, the iPhone. Coming up next, we'll show you which car companies did the best in sales last month, as well as who did the worst and why. 2009 was one of the worst sales years on record, but as we noted at the top of the show, December sales suggest that the market is truly starting to recover. On a year-over-year basis, the big winners in December were Kia with a 33% increase, followed by Hyundai with a 30% gain. Ford and Subaru were tied with sales up nearly 24%, and Toyota was up nearly 23%. The big losers last month were led by Suzuki, which dropped a stunning 52%, followed by General Motors with a decline of 12.4%. Then came Chrysler down 10%, and Mercedes-Benz was off nearly 7%. As you delve into the numbers, there's some interesting nuances that become apparent. Even though GM was down 12%, that was due to the big drop-off in sales at the brands that it's getting rid of: Pontiac, Saturn, Saab, and Hummer. Take them out of the equation, and GM actually saw sales go up 2.8% with the core brands that it's keeping, though sales at Chevrolet were down 8%. And Chrysler's big drop-off came exclusively on the truck side, as sales of Jeeps and pickups were off by double-digit numbers. Surprisingly, Chrysler's passenger car sales were up strongly, though analysts believe this had to do with strong sales to fleets that were recorded in December. All in all, these numbers are not good, but they do show that momentum is building in the market, and it's good to see that is happening without any government incentives. Hey, tomorrow morning we're going to be doing a live webcast from the new battery plant that General Motors just built in Brownstown Township in Michigan. GM's going to celebrate the fact that it's going to start building its first batteries for the Volt in, to use the jargon of the industry, a production-validated process. GM invited Autoline exclusively to do a live webcast at that event, and we invite you to join us. We'll be going live around 10 a.m. tomorrow, and you'll be able to catch all of that at our website, www.autolinedetroit.tv. And that's it for today's top news in the global automotive industry. Thanks for watching episode 300, and we'll see you tomorrow for 301.